Yo, what's up? My name's Todd. I play in Nails. I'm here at Amoeba Records in Los Angeles. And this is what's in my bag. Voivod, Killing Technology. BMG is re-releasing all these noise records. I think they're starting with Voivod. I never got this on vinyl, and I believe it is my favorite Voivod record. So I am stoked to hold a vinyl copy of this and just see this artwork so big and beautiful. Voivod's so fucking sick. These guys are so left of center. Some of their stuff is way too heady for me. A lot of their stuff I don't like, but there's a couple things that just hit the fucking spot, and Killing Technology is one of those for me. Don't get on many Okay, Incendiary, 1,000 Mile Stare. This is their new album. Incendiary is a hardcore band from New York State. I'm not a fan of the type of music that Incendiary is influenced by, but they kind of transcend their genre. There's a lot of character in their music, and what they do is just really excellent. The label that this came out on, Closed Casket Activities, we did a split 7-inch with a band called Full of Hell, and I don't know, I'm really fond of that record label, and I'm stoked to listen to this more. Exploitation, Exploitation, where we fell! Me and That Man. I am pretty avid about keeping on the up and up, and for some reason I haven't checked out Me and That Man, but I am a fan of Nurgle, I am a fan of Behemoth, like straight up. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I got an open mind. I'm probably not gonna like this, but fuck it. Maybe, I bet I will, man. Like, Nurgle's a really creative guy. So fuck it, you know what I mean? I'll fucking buy this. Fucking support Nurgle, support Behemoth. Fuck it. Boom, baby. New Pallbearer. Pallbearer is a band I haven't really been a fan of. However, I was hanging out with my buddy Mike and Ron the other day, and this record was on. You know, we were chatting, and I was like, I had to stop. And I'm like, who is this? And they're like, oh, this is New Pallbearer. And then 20 minutes later, I hear some other part, and I'm like, I gotta get this fucking album. So I think that I am a Pallbearer fan now. I actually haven't gone back and listened to the record yet. I was hoping to buy it today, and you guys had it. I'm stoked to check this out. Okay, here we go. Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers. So, when I was getting into punk rock, I wanted to hear Minor Threat, and I wanted to hear Youth of Today, and I wanted to hear, like, you know, the first Adolescence record and Black Flag, My War. But in my 20s, I got the first New York Dolls record, and I listened to it a lot, but for whatever reason, I didn't have the thought to go back and check out the rest of their catalog. The first Johnny Thunders and the Heartbreakers record, I guess it was titled under just the Heartbreakers, but that record, oh my God, it's so catchy. So psyched to check this out. It's a live record from the Village Gate. It's probably gonna sound rad. Big Star. Radio City. I'm kind of started diving into a little bit of power pop stuff, so I'm gonna buy this record. I'm a noob to that stuff. The Nails bassist, John, he always talks about Big Star, so I'm gonna buy a Big Star record and check it out. Some of the diehards seem to think this record's the best one, so I'm gonna start here. I'm psyched. I like music like this. It's like easy to listen to and shit like that, and it's not like so poppy, it's corny. You're taking Beatles to like kind of like a more, maybe more narrow sound, a narrow rock sound. Portishead dummy. Sometimes my wife and I will just kind of hang out. I have like, I guess what you would call a man cave at my house. I try to find records that her and I could just, you know, listen to and relate with. She turned me on to the Smiths and Morrissey and stuff like that. You know, I didn't really like that stuff, but I grew to like it, and I really, really do like it now. Portishead is one of the things her and I definitely see common ground on, so this is a record for her and I to share, and sexy time music.
This is the beginning of forever and ever.
Oh, wow. Sleigh Bells, Reign of Terror. I was driving home one night. Late at night, they play some like more eclectic stuff on the radio. But I heard this song and it was really, really fucking wild. The guitars were so loud and the drums were so loud, but the drums, it wasn't just like your standard kick or your standard snare. It was like people like stomping their feet like in a gymnasium. It has a female singer and she has this really phenomenal voice. And you have this music that's like, it's almost like that Andrew WK shit. You remember that shit was popular? Where it was like the wall of sound. Like I think that's kind of the same approach these people took. But the music is super poppy, not like in the popular sense, but it's just happy music. And the chorus came on and it was like, oh my God, this is so overwhelming. Like sensory overload. It was like I was in a nightmare. I heard this woman's voice and she had a very, very nice voice, and then this crazy hard music. Like, you know, when I started Nails and I said this, and you always hear people say dumbass shit like this. I want to play music that makes people feel uncomfortable after they hear it, and that's what I felt about this. This sounds like people who are playing a joke on somebody. I kept coming back to it, I kept listening to it, and that's when I realized I think I like Sleigh Bells. And it's like the most fucking obnoxious music. Like this might be more extreme than most of the extreme metal shit I listen to. Not in like a tonality way, like it doesn't have like blast beats and shit, but like just as far as like the spirit of being in your face. But I like it, and I fuck with Sleigh Bells. Last and certainly not least, I'm very stoked to meet had this, Exit Order. This is a punk band from the Massachusetts area. The fucking singer on this record's phenomenal. I think that's really what sticks. Her voice sounds fucking great and she knows how to write a hook. It's just super fucking memorable choruses. The music is like hard, but it's also melodic and it's recorded in a way that sounds sort of psychedelic. And my more pretentious friends have said that they're great live, so. Exit Order, check this shit out because it's dope. Yeah, cool, man. Fucking badass.
Amoeba.